Good afternoon, Allied Electronics and Automation. This is Mark Okasich. I am the VP of Sales for Seek Thermal, and we're in our factory here in Santa Barbara, California, where we make all of our Seek Thermal products, and you're seeing the last of it. We are moving out of this building into a space 4 times bigger in the next month. That's because of companies like you that we're growing with. We're excited to grow with Allied, and we're excited to introduce our new products, the Seek Thermal CompactPRO and the Seek Thermal RevealPRO. We look forward to launching these products with you and seeing great growth through the year. And we've got a whole bunch of new products we're going to be introducing as we go on through the year. So who is Seek Thermal? We are new in the thermal imaging space, relatively. We've been around since 2012, but our company has years and years and decades of experience in thermal imaging. Our founder, Bill Parrish, has been in thermal imaging for almost 40 years and brings a lot of technical expertise and know-how to the thermal imaging game. We have 3 different smartphone attachments. I'm going to start with our compact though. That's our basic, everyday, kind of DIY focus. It's a 206 by 156 sensor, which gives you about 32,000 pixels of resolution. There's an Android model and an iOS model available, and it gives you very good thermal imaging at a very bargain-based price. Those are available through Allied, but Allied is not stocking those units. We also have one particularly focused on the outdoor industry called the CompactXR. That takes that same 206 by 156 sensor, narrows the field of view so you double the range. That one retails for $299. Again, available to Allied, however not stocked by Allied. The one we do stock is the CompactPRO. So this is a professional grade thermal imaging camera that attaches to your smartphone, again available for iOS devices and Android devices. So this is a 320 by 240 sensor, 77,000 pixels of resolution. Now I challenge you to go through the Allied catalog and find a thermal imaging camera with a 320 by 240 sensor for less than $2,000. This one retails for $499. So we're going to just take a quick look at the product itself. You'll notice no place to charge this. The CompactPRO simply runs off the power of your phone or tablet. You'll notice the white button here looks like the photo button on your phone. Well, that's exactly what it is. I can take a photo, or I can swipe across and I can take a video. Nice thing about the videos is they do record audio at the same time, so I can make audio notes to myself as I'm recording whatever I need. Got a gallery. Any thermal image I've taken is going to get stored in this gallery on my device. The middle button at the very bottom is kind of the function button. So when I pull that up, a red bar is going to come up with all the different applications. So a couple different things I can do. I could split screen it. So it's using the phone's camera and the thermal camera to give me an image. I can do spot temperature. So wherever I land the reticle in the middle of the screen, I'm going to get a temperature. All right, so right now we're in the high-low mode where we're identifying the hottest and coldest automatically. So as I move the camera around and the field of view around, you're going to see that those icons jump around, those temperature identifiers jump around. Now we're going to go into normal mode. Now normal mode is what everybody's going to use. This is what you should probably boot up in every time. Use normal mode for your everyday thermal imaging. More advanced users might want to use our full frame mode, where you see the scale on the right. You're going to be able to identify every temperature on the image based on the color scale to the left. We also have a span and level for the very advanced users, where you can change the span and the level. And for those of you certified thermographers, I'm not even going to walk through it. But if you want to learn about span and level, go to our website. And you may be saying, well, are there different colors to this? Absolutely. We have a complete range of color palettes that make it easy. You just choose whatever one you want. White hot, black hot, rainbow, all the different variations. For those folks who don't want to use a phone-mounted model, we've got a Reveal series. So the Reveal series is a handheld model that pretty smartly includes a 300 lumen flashlight built in. This is not a touchscreen. So there's a lot of environments where you're using a thermal imaging camera where you have gloves on and that sort of thing. This is tactile buttons here, the function menus, and everything else you use with the push of a button. Great unit for those who don't want to use their phone in different environments, or it's a kind of unit where you can check out from a tool house or anything like that. Okay, so what I'm holding in my hand right now is our RevealPRO. You'll notice it has a carbon fiber look to it. Now the RevealPRO is a standalone unit, and you're seeing the image that's projecting out the front. So we're picking up the image that goes out the front of the camera. We're looking right at Matt. A couple of things about the RevealPRO. Just charges with a mini USB cable, just like an Android device. So you'll see this screen up top here: filters, menu, and capture. These three buttons at the top control these different functions. So capture is simply taking an image. Now, the RevealPRO will hold about 4,000 images on its internal hard drive. If I go over to the filters, now I can go through and I can use the buttons to up and down through the different color palettes as needed. All the same color palettes that you saw on the CompactPRO are available on the RevealPRO. Again, this unit is IP67. It's drop tested. The screen is a Gorilla Glass screen to improve durability. Again, I can use it with gloves, and there's a lot of environments where I would be doing that. And real quick, I wanted to point out 2 units available for the public safety sector. When we talked to Tamara and Marie on your product development team, they said, hey, you know, we do get some calls for public safety uses. So SEEK has created a line of public safety only usage. One is fire. It's a bright orange unit with specific filters and functionality for fire. And then we have a black one called the Shield that is focused on law enforcement, with law enforcement specific applications and uses. So at SEEK, we say we have one camera for hundreds of applications. And I would say that on a monthly basis, somebody walks up to me and says, you know, I just use my camera for this. And I'll say, well, that's the first time I've heard that. That's a great use. But what we're going to focus on is some of the commercial and industrial applications that your folks in factories are going to use, your building maintenance people are going to use, and your facilities maintenance people. Some of the things we've used it for: identifying overloaded connections. So this is a power meter here, and you're seeing, are those breakers hot? Are they not hot? We don't know if they should be hot, but what we're seeing is that something's indicated temperature. Water damage. Thermal imaging is one of the quickest ways to identify water damage. Refrigerant leaks. We can quickly identify refrigerant leaks in coils and things like that. Failing pumps and motors. This is going to be a big one for you. Identify bad bearings, bad belts, pulleys, anything out of whack that doesn't look right. Quickly identifiable with thermal imaging. When we talk about building environments, we're talking about leaking insulation. Where are those places that a facilities manager could go in and make their building more efficient? This is a pretty good example of just throwing some insulation tape around there and sealing up that where you're seeing heat loss. Clearly, using our electrical panels and fuses to find out where there might be an overloaded circuit. Loose connections in a control panel, same thing. A loose connection is going to generate heat. You're going to be able to see it quickly. Now, I don't know how many of you use radiant flooring. I just put it in my bathroom at home, and it's fantastic. But the first thing I did after I laid the tile was turn that system on, check with thermal imaging to make sure I didn't have any cuts or leaks. And this is one of the most effective ways to determine whether radiant heating is working or not. So those are just a quick overview of the applications. I wanted to leave you with the key contacts, and you can contact any of these folks. I'm going to be your lead point of contact. Larry Keller at SW Marketing in the Southwest, in the Texas market, Texas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, Alabama. He's going to be your lead point of contact for you folks there. We've got Delaney Hodges, who's our product specialist based in Dallas, but available to do sales calls with you folks anywhere you are, anywhere you need us. If the opportunity is right, we'll be there. So on behalf of the 150 employees at SEEK Thermal and my friend Brent recording this, I appreciate it, Brent. We are very excited to partner with Allied Electronics and Automation and look forward to growing with you and helping you guys make your sales goal for the year. Thanks very much.